Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am mr.lamchaneygurung, and today Lordstown Motors has finally gone public via a reverse merger with DiamonPeak Holdings, and now the price action did a very important, very significant thing, sort of history repeats itself thing. So I had to talk about this. I had to make a video about this because it's so important. So let's do a quick think before you sink session. Meanwhile, I would really appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Shareholders have voted in favor of the merger and approved 5 proposals at the meeting held today. This combined entity will carry the Lordstown Motors name and trade with a new ticker symbol, now RIDE. And against all my expectation, it went down today further below from my entry point of $22, which I entered about a week or two ago, and currently we are down on this share about 200 pounds, 200 quid. And as I promised, I will not be holding this stock for too long. I will take the L and I'll close the position on Lordstown Motors. But what I'm going to talk about is more important. What I'm going to teach you today is more important, and my experience as well is very important. So looking at the EV charts, currently they are doing merger left and right. For example, Nikola, Green Power Motor, or Hyliion, or these stocks, they are getting hyped till the date of their merger. So they gain a lot of momentum as well up to the date of the merger. And what happens is, after the merger is finished, they lose about 50%, and in some cases even more, within a week or two of their merger. So to be honest, some of them reach a ridiculous level before tanking, like anything. Now I know Hyliion, I have talked about this company on several occasions as well, and I believe in the company. I will still be holding this company shares for a long time, and same goes out with NIO as well. But if you have been in this market for a long time, you will realize a similar pattern, that is about cannabis stock. If you last year it was probably cannabis stock, and 2-3 years ago it was cryptocurrency. So so let's say if you get a cannabis stock of Aurora Cannabis or Canopy Growth or any of these, it was so hot, you were certain to make money in the short term, but all of a sudden the bubble popped and a lot of investors lost a lot of money. And same thing happened with cryptocurrency as well. In fact, I think everybody knows Bitcoin reached about $19,783 just to crash like anything. It went all the way down to $3,000, and to this day it hasn't recovered. The best it can do after 3 years, I think 2 years, 3 years after it reached $19,000 is $12,000. That's the best I think it could do. Now EV, cannabis and cryptos are totally different things. I mean, there are EVs that you can actually see a big market waiting for it in the near future, and the products, they will replace your existing daily basic needs. So they will replace all the diesel and petrol powered vehicles as well, and it will have a huge impact in your life overall. But all this, at least according to me, was too fast and too soon. So even with Tesla shares, trust me, I made a lot of money on Tesla shares, and I'm still heavily invested on it. But I think Tesla went too fast as well and too soon as well. Now, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I believe Hyliion and NIO in these two companies, so I will stick with them and do a long-term investing, just like I did with Tesla as well. But Workhorse, who's this is something I've even talked about, whose financials are all over the place. Even Lordstown Motors, I will get rid of them sooner than later. Again, this is only my opinion, so take it as a grain of salt. I think this is an EV bubble that is popping at the minute, and this is just based on my personal experience as well, and I am not a professional financial advisor. So always think before you sink, guys. Goodbye, my friends.